Any religion that's either primarily concerned with rewards of heaven or punishment of hell is flawed. Why is it flawed? Because it's based on fear. And perfect love casts out fear. I think that's why I'm especially bothered by this billboard sign out on the highway where I live that says, "After you die, you will meet God." And then it's based on Hebrews 9:27 that says this: it's appointed for people to die once and then to face judgment. And it's based in fear. So after you die, you will meet God. I'm like, yes, great. I not only meet God every day and every moment and try to live in God's loving presence, but after I die, I'll be able to see even more clearly than I ever have in my life love. I'll see, as Paul says, we see through a glass dimly, then we shall see face to face. Then we will know even as we are fully known. So I'll see love even more clearly than I do now. But this verse is based on fear, and it's taken out of context to make both Christians and non-Christians live in fear. Why? Why the emphasis on judgment? Why the emphasis on fear? Why the emphasis on an angry God? And if we even want to insist, perfect love not only casts out fear, but love endures forever. So this verse is taken out of context to make people live in fear. I don't think that's what Jesus was about. He was calling us to experience and know this God of love. So even if we want to play this game of judgment and punishment, even if we want to play that game, we still can find good news in this verse. Notice that the verse doesn't talk about punishment. Notice that the verse doesn't talk about eternal damnation. And if we want to talk about judgment for a moment, notice the verse. Death comes first. Even death doesn't have the last word. And if we're judged by anyone, who are we judged by? Again, if you want to play this game, we're judged by a God of love. Let's go even further. A loving Father, a loving shepherd, a loving father, a loving friend. Love has the last word. We are judged by love, in, through, for, by love. And let's go even further. The Apostle Paul talks about judgment, and he says something like this. It's like everything that wasn't love will be burned away, and only love will last. And according to the verse here in Hebrews 9:26-28, what are we judged for? We're not even judged for our sins. Because it says in these verses, Christ died once for all. He's put away our sins. He's dealt with them. We're not even judged for our beliefs if we look at the teaching of Jesus. Because Jesus emphasizes what we did and didn't do. It's about our behavior, our acts of love and service. And only that will remain. Everything else will be burned away or fade away or be blown away. And love will remain because love endures forever. And love keeps no record of wrongs. There's so much to say, so much more to say. But I want to end with a prayer by Ignatius of Loyola in the 16th century. I love this prayer and I want to live by this prayer. I offer this prayer to you today and for the rest of your life because this gets at the core. Here's the prayer. He says this and prays this. Oh my God, I want to love you, not that I may gain heaven or escape hell, but Lord, to love you just because you are my God. Now we're getting to the heart of faith. Now we're rediscovering the way of being not just a worshiper of Christ, but a follower of Jesus with nothing to hide, nothing to fear, nothing to prove, and nothing to lose in this life and the next. So, until next time, may you live all the days of your life.